Hey everybody, Brandon Clifford here, Global Franchise Solutions, a franchise consulting firm in southern New Hampshire where I play matchmaker, connecting entrepreneurs with awesome franchise brands. And with me today, really excited, I have a good friend of mine, Kristina Polk from HomeWell Senior Care. Hey Kristina, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Brandon?
Good, it's awesome to see you. Last time I saw you, I think we were on a cruise ship coming into Miami,
We
right?
were. That was so
Awesome.
fun. That was such a good time.
Absolutely. Really excited to have you here to kind of share a little bit more about HomeWell and the senior care industry with our audience. But before we get into that, tell us just a tiny bit about yourself and kind of how you got started with HomeWell.
Yeah, so it's a great story. So my name is Kristina Polk. I have been with HomeWell for about 4 years now, which is crazy because I feel like it's just gone so fast. But I actually came and I did back office support for some of our franchise owners. And in doing that, I absolutely loved it. I was always the one that jumped up to answer inquiry calls, or I'd be working with the franchise owners themselves to really figure out what's going on with their business and structure it when they're first getting started. But that was short-lived. After about 6 weeks, Lori, whose office at the time backed up, heard me a couple times, and she brought me in her office and was like, "What do you think about coming to the development side?" And I was like, well, I'm a business major, so I was like, I've heard of franchising, but I didn't know a lot about the industry. And she's like, "I think you could do really good over there." And I was like, okay. And so I switched over and I dove in and I learned as much as I could about the industry and haven't looked back.
Awesome. And now, obviously, franchising, like you said, you didn't know much about it before you got started with HomeWell, and it is, it spans 80 different industries, 4,000 different brands or whatever. But obviously, senior care is kind of a unique one.
Yeah.
Why do you feel that senior care is a great industry to kind of be a part of?
Oh my gosh, it's a thriving industry right now. So as you know, you might have heard the statistic, 10,000 baby boomers are turning 65 each day for the next 15 years. So it's just really fueling that aging population and creating the need for businesses like HomeWell.
Mm-hmm.
40% of seniors that are 65 and older are already saying they need assistance with activities of daily living. So here we are. We're here and we're ready to provide it. There's so much potential in the industry, and it's one of those things that allows you to feel good about what you do. You're out there, you're helping people, and you're able to secure financial security for yourself and your loved ones. So it's kind of a win-win industry.
Sure, absolutely. That very rarely is there an opportunity for you to make money and then also do good and help your local community and feel good about it. So senior care definitely provides that. And it's a tremendous opportunity, huge growing industry, which obviously means there are a lot of players, in this space. I think last time I checked, there was like 50 different franchises
Yeah, there's quite a few of us
senior
out
care,
there.
something like that. So what makes HomeWell not only different from the other senior care companies, but just different from other franchises in general?
Well, I always like to tell people we were actually founded by a caregiver himself. And so HomeWell has always believed that people come first. And we create and build our brand programs around this concept, really allowing us to deliver a culture of compassion to our clients, but we're focusing on those key revenue drivers. So by doing this, we're providing excellent service, ensuring that we're delivering exceptional care, but it's all around key revenue drivers. So we're continuing to build each company off of different programs that help the clients as well. Another big differentiator, I think, for us is we look at it holistically. Through our program we call care management. Each client that comes to the HomeWell system is provided a care manager. And I like to think of this person as like an extension of their family member. They're really the eyes and the ears. So if they're going to their home and they see grass is 3 foot tall to provide care, and they're like, let me help like bridge the gap and connect the dots for you and put you in touch with somebody that can mow your lawn. I mean, maybe they didn't even realize it was that crazy, or maybe they need their dog walked or install a grab bar. We're going to look at it holistically and make sure that we introduce them to those ancillary services within their community, and just bridge that gap between family healthcare and the community providers out there.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you once told me that you even call your caregivers personal assistants, right? And
Yeah.
I love that. I think it's great because I mean, like if I was gonna tell my grandmother or my mother, hey, I'm going to get you a caregiver, they'd say, I don't need anyone to take care of me. But if I say, hey, I'm going to hire you a personal assistant, and those little things definitely do make a difference, you know.
Absolutely. I have what I call my crazy Nana, and she's the same way. I mean, if I say that, she's like, I do not need help. And I think it's just the demographic, you know, she grew up in that era that she could take care of herself. But when I say personal assistant, then I'm kind of in trouble, because not only do I get her a personal assistant, but then I have to take her to the senior center later because she's bragging to her friends that somebody took her to the grocery store and helped her get her hair done. You know, I mean, it's just those little things that really kind of set that apart.
Absolutely. And so HomeWell franchisees obviously are not personal assistants, though they're running the business. So, and my job as a franchise consultant is to help, play matchmaker and connect individuals. So who is that ideal franchisee? Who makes a great HomeWell franchise owner?
This business is still built all about relationships. So I always say, you can't be a jerk. You know, people have to like you. You have to be nice. You have to be able to get out there. But really, all you need is a passion for business ownership and a commitment to succeed. We're going to teach you the rest. Our franchise owners are backed by over 100 years of industry experience, which allows us to provide each franchise owner a wealth of home care knowledge. And so we teach them not only how to run and operate a business, but about the industry and the healthcare continuum and where they fall in that. So we're going to teach them all those aspects. Now, I will say our most successful franchise owners, I mean, they're from a variety of backgrounds, but we do believe there's like a certain skill set that each of them possess. And we find it most beneficial that they have some sort of business management experience, resiliency, and a focus on execution. If they're resilient, I mean, they're going to keep going out there and they're going to keep plugging and playing, and then they're going to make it happen. I mean, there's no quit in those people, right? But we also like to note that some of our franchise owners and our most successful ones haven't even had healthcare experience. So it's actually not required. We believe if you possess the right skills and you have the right attitude, we can teach you about the industry. You just really need that come in and have a passion for being a business owner.
Absolutely, and that stick-to-itiveness, I always say that's what.
Yes, I love that term.
Doesn't matter what business it is, whether you're owning a yogurt shop or a senior care agency, whatever it might be. That's what's going to create success. So, all right, what's the average investment it takes to get started with HomeWell?
So our initial franchise fee is $49,500. In addition to that, we always say about $100,000 of working capital. You're looking at about $150 all in. About $150 all in.
All right, and that how big of a territory do you get for the 49.5?
30 to 40,000 seniors, and then of course when we divide that up, we're going to look at the average household income, the wealth index, and we're going to make sure that's a viable territory before we even sell it.
All right, awesome. So let's say I have sales aptitude, community builder, wants to make a difference in my community, and do something that's I can do good, but also build a really large scalable business. How can I learn more about HomeWell?
Call me. I'll jump on the phone right now. Let's talk. Our number here is 817-916-8904, or you can reach us at franchising@homewellcares.com, or reach out to Brandon and he'll get you in touch with us. But however you like to communicate, we're going to make it work. Well, I'm on LinkedIn, email us, text us, call us, whatever you want. We're here to really provide you the information and the tools to make an informed decision whether HomeWell could be the right fit for you.
Awesome. Very cool. Well, thank you very much for your time, Kristina. Everybody, check out the website, HomeWellFranchising.com. I think you said, right?
Yes, HomeWellFranchising.com.
HomeWellFranchising.com, or feel free to reach out to me, 978-891-7145, or obviously head over to globalfranchisesolutions.com. You'll see HomeWell is one of my featured franchises on there. All right, thanks. Have a great day,
Thanks,
Kristina.
Brandon.
Bye.